Welcome back to My Way. On the Sunshine Coast of Queensland, just over an hour's drive from Brisbane, is Wildlife HQ, a zoo which sprang to life out of pure desperation to keep this one big unconventional family together.
There was no option, the zoo had to keep going. My job quickly moved from being zookeeper to zoo builder and relocator overnight. Hey, I'm Jared, and this is my family. I know, just wait. Sanchez, gotta make sure everyone gets on. I'm the CEO of Wildlife HQ on the Sunshine Coast. We're now one of the largest zoos in Queensland, and we have a huge range of native and exotic animals that moved up from Alma Park Zoo about 8 years ago. Wait. Oh, Bisco. You're naughty. Alma Park Zoo was Brisbane's longest running zoo. It was 50 years old. I was one of the zookeepers there. Shortly after I was working at the zoo, we found out the news that we would be closing for a housing development. There was no plans to build a new zoo or keep the zoo going. It's devastating that you might never see all these animals again that you're so close to. I feel like we got pretty desperate, throwing ideas, what can we do? How can we keep the zoo going? And that's where Julie, our general manager, she came on board very quickly and said, well, I'm happy to go from manager to owner if you guys are here to support me. And that's pretty much how it happened.
It broke my heart. It really did. I think it did all of us. You know, we all sat in my office. I think we all cried. We were all shocked, stunned. And it wasn't until the next day that we decided, well, we're not going to let this happen. They're not going to take our babies.
Over 3 months, the team worked day and night to move their entire zoo of over 200 animals to their new home at Wildlife HQ on the Sunshine Coast.
It was a real opportunity to give the animals brand new exhibits, custom made, exactly how we wanted them. And the zookeeping team had a huge impact in that. So no matter who you were in the zoo, we were all building and concreting and, you know, you name it, painting, we were doing everything. That first 12 months, I don't think many people, even us, thought it would work out. It just really was bumpy. You'd have days till midday where there'd be no visitors in the zoo. And I think you just wondered, how long can we keep this going? How long can Julie keep financially supporting us? And then I guess about 2 years in, we broke through sort of that mold, and it just sort of, from that point, it's just kept growing consistently. And we've never looked back now. We just keep getting bigger and better. Bolivian squirrel monkey. You only find them in this one little part of South America in the jungle. When you're working in a zoo, it's like having your family around you all the time. A lot of us here at the zoo, we're very close to our animals. A lot of them have been hand-raised and they're very bonded to us. You know, there's probably nowhere else in Australia that you can pick up a Tassie Devil each morning and come in and give them a rough and a cuddle. To be around those animals every day is amazing. People come in the zoo, they meet an animal, then you can talk to them about how they can protect them, make a difference, and then, you know, you're actually impacting on people to help save a species. So whether you want to meet a red panda, or you want to have monkeys, you know, climbing all over you for worms, or capybara, we just have so many animals that you can get in there and meet. And we find that when people meet the animal, they make a connection, and they just, whether the age they go home, you know, changed. I think it's just like a profound experience. So when they find the sun, they just meditate and absorb all that warmth. Just like King Julian in the movie. It's just so incredible to have that deep connection and know that you're, you know, that animal's parent and that they care so much about you, which is pretty special.
If you'd like to get up close and personal with the animals at Wildlife HQ, jump on their website and find out all the details. And for any more info on today's stories and the beautiful Sunshine Coast hinterland, you know where to go. Visit sunshinecoast.com.